Hey guys, it's your girl Deg. Welcome back to my channel. So I have to kind of whisper. My daughter's taking her nap, so I'm gonna start cooking dinner. Today's menu is going to be a garlic butter salmon, some pork chops, some jasmine rice, and veggies, probably some corn. So right now I'm going to actually prep my pork chops. I already preset the oven and it's already warm. So now I'm going to put the pork chops in a pan. They're already seasoned, by the way, guys. So I'm just gonna take out the pork chops. I have to not try to make too much noise. My daughter is sleeping, so if I sound like I'm whispering, just know that I have to not make too much noise. And let me take out the second pork chops. So in total, I believe I'm going to have 4 pork chops, which is not bad. My boyfriend's gonna come over to eat dinner. He already asked what I'm cooking. Spoil it. Then he goes in the trash. My mom already told me what I needed to put on them. So here is some onion soup mix. Let me fix my angle, y'all. So here I have some onion soup mix. I'm gonna sprinkle on top of the pork chops to make some gravy. You can spread it out evenly. Then I'm going to add some onion powder, some garlic powder, some minced garlic, and some water, and a little bit of ketchup. And then I'm going to wrap them up tightly in foil and put them in the oven. So bear with me, y'all. Here we go. So I got the ketchup. I'm gonna sprinkle it all over. Some minced garlic. I need a spoon. I'm also gotta keep an eye on my daughter as she takes her nap. She's sleeping on the chair. So here is some minced garlic. Even though I already did season the pork chops, I'm gonna add a little more seasoning, y'all. So bear with me, I'll be right back. So yeah, my daughter just woke up as I'm starting to cook for dinner. So I just sprinkled some onion and some garlic powder on top of the pork chops. I'm gonna show you guys what it looked like. I'm gonna use her cup to put some water in there. So I'm not gonna put too much water because I know when it's cooking in the oven. Bless you, baby. So I'm gonna show you guys what the top of the pork chops are looking like, and then after that I'm gonna put my daughter back to sleep. So I kind of wait till my daughter's fully knocked out to start cooking dinner, so this way I don't have to keep pausing and stopping as I go. So let me just finish and mix this around. There should be enough water. I have the oven to 375. Like I said, the oven beeped, guys. So now I am just finishing mixing up. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. This is what it's looking like with the water. I mixed it around. It's onion soup mix, ketchup, minced garlic, onion garlic powder, onion soup mix, all mixed up. Now I'm going to cover it tight and let it start to cook on the inside. Thank you, baby. So they can get nice and soft. And then when they fully cooked and they're soft, I will take off the foil, show you guys, let them get brown to how I want it. And then there we go. Part of dinner will be done. So the pork chops are in. Next step before I do put my daughter down so I can sit down and relax. My mom has these Jasmine Rice little bags. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up the pot with water. I put them inside to boil, and they will cook for 8 to 10 minutes. And then when they're done, I will put it in a container so it can cool off, and then we can put it in the fridge later on. So, next step. I'm gonna have you guys actually watch me from here because my daughter's right here, so I don't want her in the kitchen. So just bear with y'all.
You should let me train you. You? Well, you know about training because I'm teaching our old dog how to kill my pillow. I know everything about training. I used to be a professional athlete. Yeah, but that was like 10 years ago. So, I'm in better shape now than I was then. And I give you more dates. Alright, fine. But if I get in better shape than you, I'm taking revenge for my pillow.
So I put the rice on a medium to low fire. So I don't burn the rice, y'all. Come on, I would never do that. I haven't burnt food in so long. But now I'm gonna go put my daughter back to sleep and watch me some Netflix until it's time for me to check on the rice and check on the pork chops. And then probably when she's fully knocked out, I'm gonna start the salmon. I'm gonna make a garlic butter to put on top as it's cooking. Yes. But yeah, girl, we'll be right back. Mommy duty 10s. Little one is right here. Say hi. So I'll be back, guys. And y'all, you can even smell the pork chops with all the seasoning and stuff that I put on it. So the pork chops, I'm not gonna touch it for like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. Just to make sure that it's fully cooking on the inside with the foil to steam. And then the rice is almost done cooking, guys. I'm just coming to check up on it. The house is smelling good. I put my daughter's falling back asleep now for her nap. I have the fire on low. Okay, guys, so this is the pork chops. So I took off the foil. They've been cooking in the oven for over 2 hours with the steam. When I poke the knife through, they are soft. I added a little more water. I added a little more seasonings like this garlic herb, onion, a little more garlic to mix it up to make some gravy so it's not actually too bland. So now the pork chops have to get brown how I want it. And I want the seasoning on top to, you know, get brown and toasty enough to eat. This is the pork chops. The rice is done. Soon I'm going to do the salmon and the corn. Those won't take long to do. And then dinner will be done, guys. This is the pork chops all fully done with a little bit of gravy. I'm also cleaning. I just finished vacuuming the house, y'all. Today is a cooking and cleaning day. That's what Sundays always are. But part of dinner is done. Next, I'm going to do the salmon and the corn. So I'm going to make some veggies now. It's going to be a mixture of corn and broccoli. I'm going to put some water, let it boil up. When it's done boiling, I'll put some butter, a little bit of seasoning to give a little kick to it. And that will be another part of dinner done. These are the veggies. They are boiling. I'm going to turn them off in another couple of minutes and drain the water and put some butter to season. So hey guys, I'm now doing the salmon, and we also have a sweet potato casserole right there. Don't mind the stuff on the table, y'all. That's the food that I finished cooking. So for the butter, for the salmon, I did butter, I did parsley, I did onion, I did onion powder, garlic powder, minced garlic, and a little bit of Cajun, slap your mama. I heat up the butter for a little bit to mix and give a little paste. And now I'm gonna put it on top of the fish, so stay tuned, guys. So now I'm going to add my butter piece on top of the fish. Spread it all over. A nice little garlic homemade paste that I made for the fish. Make sure the fish gets the paste all over. Because when it bakes, I want it to be everywhere. Y'all, this smells so freaking good. My house smells like a freaking restaurant. Not to gas up my cooking, but my house smells really good right now. And this paste smells so freaking good. So I'm just trying to spread this paste all over the fish.
This is new GLP-1. And this is Angelia. I'm roommate did not know weight gain was going to be an issue through menopause. The Noom program and the meds.
I'm trying to get it all over. If y'all hear the lullaby, that's my daughter sleeping now. She didn't take a proper first nap, so I put her down a little early for her second nap. So now if y'all hear the lullaby, that's my baby sleeping. And I'm just gonna keep an eye on her. I have her on the couch sleeping, so I can keep an eye on her. And plus, sometimes when she wakes up, she wants to cuddle with me, so I gotta be on standby or on call for when my baby wakes up and starts fussing a little bit, I would say. So now for this part, I have a little bit of spoon. My hands are clean, y'all. Wash my hands. Gonna take it and spread it all over. Here we go. So let me show you guys. So this is the salmon, guys, with the butter paste that I made. And this is the sweet potato casserole that we're also gonna add for dinner. Boom, boom, boom. So now I'm gonna put it in the oven and let it cook for half an hour. And the casserole has to cook for an hour. So I'm gonna put a timer for the salmon first, and then I'm gonna check on the casserole and add like another 30 minutes on top of that. So now I'm going to put the salmon in first. Next, I'm going to add the sweet potato casserole and then put a timer on for the salmon. So the timer is on for the fish. I can't talk too loud. Like I said, my baby's sleeping. But do you guys clean as you guys go along with cooking? Because I literally put the food in containers, wash up the pots and everything already, and everything is clean. So all I gotta do is just eat and take out the trash. Like I said, I cleaned up my house already. I did a lot, y'all. I should be resting, but I'm here cooking for my family, which I love to do, y'all. I love to cook, so stay tuned for more cooking videos. This is what the salmon looks like after baking. I had it baking for 45 minutes. So my mom told me to put like an extra 10 to 15. So I did it for 45 minutes. Y'all see that butter and how like juicy it looks? And guys, this is the sweet potato casserole. It does have nuts on top, but I usually pick it out. So this is dinner. This concludes dinner. So dinner is all made. Yes, baby, that's for tomorrow, okay? That's for breakfast, okay? Nana's for tomorrow for breakfast. So this is dinner. The sweet potato casserole, the pork chops, the rice, jasmine rice, the veggies, and also the salmon.